Pleasant good morning. Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We're located in Frederick, Colorado. And today, guys, we're going to take a look at a 2022 Jeep Grand Cherokee. This one is the Overland. Great unit. I mean, this unit only has 3,000 miles. Some things I like to see, I'm so impressed with all the new vehicles coming out with the technology, with all the features inside of it. It's just amazing. I recently upgraded my wife's vehicle, and the technology in some of those vehicles are just amazing. And for all those who are not into technology and just love the look of what some of those units come with, I mean, it's very easy to learn. And that's why I'm here today to show you some of the features on this particular unit. One thing I want to mention right now on the exterior, I mean, you guys are looking at a velvet red, really nice color for all those that are into that type of colors. Again, some of the things you could do with this vehicle as well is put a nice tint on this, and of course makes this even pops more. Another thing this particular vehicle is used for is towing behind an RV. So if in case you guys are in the market to purchase an RV and want a tow vehicle, this Jeep is actually set up to tow behind a RV. So one of the things to look for when you are searching for a vehicle to tow behind is can it be equipped with that setup for an RV? So there's certain vehicles that cannot, so you have to like flat tow it, or flat tow it. But this one is set up to tow behind a camper. So again, with all the setup up here, everything is included on this vehicle. We just got to make sure you guys have the right hitch to go behind the camper. So again, you have that brake release here. You do have that power line in here, and of course your hookups for your hitch. This one is the Overland, so it's equipped with a lot of technology. One of the technologies here is the front and rear sensors. It does have that 360 camera view, so one of the cameras are located underneath that Jeep badge logo over here. It does have adaptive cruise control. Again, it does help keep that distance between the vehicle, and will also auto brake if in case you are too close to the vehicle. It will actually slow you down. Fog lights, again, this one I just have the vehicle on right now, so it does have daytime running lights, and of course the awesome LED headlamps throughout this unit. So I'm going to open up the hood, kind of show you some stuff over here. One of the great things about this particular Jeep, it does come with that 5.7 liter Hemi engine, and it's also partnered with an 8-speed automatic transmission. So you're looking at a V8 Hemi, and this unit produces about 357 horsepower and about 390 foot-pounds of torque. So great unit, great engine, tons of power. And again, with that setup for your towing, everything you can see right here set up nicely inside that engine. And again, you can see everything and what's going on inside here. Nice and clean. Again, only 3,000 miles. You have nothing to worry about. As we come around here, we're going to check out the tires. We do have 20-inch tires here, 20-inch rims. So those are 265 50R22s, 20s. I want to apologize again. So 265 50R20s. Great all-weather tires. Again, it is the Grand Cherokee. And when you're looking on the outside, with the keys on you, you could actually lock any of the doors and it will lock the whole vehicle. So on the doors, you'll see these 3 lines right here. These, once you press it, it will lock that vehicle. And once you put your hand in it, it will actually unlock the vehicle. So again, by pushing this, it will lock the vehicle. By put your hand in it, it will unlock. So you will see that on all 4 doors, those 3 lines. Again, all you got to do is just press it. So let's take a look on the front seat. So as you guys can see, the interior is a very light interior. So they call that a Napa leather seats. So again, nice kind of grayish, silverish, light silver, light color. Again, with the Overland sticker stamp on the seats, nice and clean. It does come with the Macintosh sound system, so it has 9 speakers throughout this unit, plus a subwoofer in the back. Great quality sound. One of the cool things about the driver's seat as well, it's all powered. It does have a massage setting as well for that seat, so again, you will be driving in comfort. Very easy to maneuver. One of the cool things too, it does have memory added to it, so you could adjust your steering wheel, you could adjust your seats, your mirrors, and you could set it in 1 or 2 on those memory banks. So by setting it, you press 1 and then you press that set button, which is the S, and that will automatically put that memory in play. On the door, you have power windows, power locks, powered mirrors, and this mirror also folds as well. So if you bring that all the way here, you could actually store those mirrors as needed. Once you get into your vehicle, it will automatically close. You do have a setting as well. Once you lock the vehicle, those mirrors will actually go in as well. Again, with the 360 camera that I mentioned, you will get a camera underneath that mirror. So you have one on either side of this unit, and of course one in the back. And now as we take a look on the back seat here, again, Jeep has done an amazing job. Again, tons of leg room inside here, tons of features. When it comes to that center console, you have an armrest / cup holder in that center console. You do have rear AC and heat, so if you look in the back here, you'll see all the controls for the AC and heat. So you could control the back temperature. Underneath that, you have all charging options here. You got a 110 and of course a couple of USB plugins. Those back seats, the outer back seats, are heated, so you do have heated controls for this one. And each door also has, I haven't seen that in a while, but you do have the option of locking and unlocking that back door as well. It does have a visor here for protection from the sun. Even though the glass is tinted, most times you still get a lot of light coming in. Again, that's just an added feature here to protect you from the sun coming in. Got your fuel tank located over here. Another cool feature on this particular vehicle, you do have that kick release tailgate. So all you guys got to do once the keys are on you, you kind of kick underneath the vehicle. Took me a little while to find out where the sensors were actually at earlier. So once the keys on you, you have a ton of bags holding, even though your luggage or your kids or whatever, and you want to quickly open that and the keys are in your pocket, you could come easily, kick underneath that vehicle, and it will actually open up that unit. So cool feature. I haven't seen that in a while. Again, with the vehicle I just bought as well, has that same feature, which is amazing because again, we go shopping a lot, and most times my wife goes alone and she has all those bags, and again, very easy to kick underneath that vehicle and allow it to open without having to stress and put things down and all that good stuff. Huge trunk. Again, underneath that you have your spare tire, you have your jack, and a few little items here, a few little storage areas as well. Again, when it comes to the speakers, you got your subwoofer on this corner here. You have speakers on the doors. Might not be able to see that, but on the door coming down, you have speakers. You have a ton of tie downs in the back here. Also, you do have a 12-volt plug-in over here. And again, to close the tailgate, you could actually use your key. You could use the switch inside the vehicle, or there is a switch right here on the frame of the door. You actually press that, give it a second. It gives you enough time to move out of the way, and it will shut itself. And again, we do have a camera for your backup camera. You have a camera over here. And this one does come with the tow package, so you do have a hitch underneath here. And of course, there is an additional camera up here, guys. And what that does is it does have the capability of changing your rear view mirror into that camera, that new style of having the camera give you that view instead. Just beneath those beneath those cameras, you could see a little button over here. This actually washes those cameras. So if you get dirty, like on a snowy day today, and a bunch of snow end up coming on your back end, you could actually spray water into the camera and washes that view. So you do also have one here for your rear view camera. And again, you get a lot of dirt or snow coming up, especially on a very snowy day. A lot of snow typically come up here instead. So you have that washable camera. So again, that's more features added on to Jeep's newly designed Grand Cherokee. And again, I'm in love with technology. And one of the things that this vehicle comes with as well is automatic levels. So the suspension is independent, and it does have a switch inside that does it automatically, or you could actually shift. So I'm going to see if it will allow me, without sitting in the vehicle, if it will allow me. Okay, it does allow me to do it. So look at how this vehicle raises by itself. The suspension will allow this to raise depending on the condition of the road or where you are. So look how high this is raising right now. This is amazing. I've seen that on a lot of Jeep products and Ram products, and that's just an amazing, feature to have, especially if you decide to go off-roading, especially camping, and you're having this vehicle, behind you, or you end up at a campsite and you decide to go off-roading with it. Having that adjustable suspension is off the chain. And again, it does have that automatic feature where it will do it on its own. It will actually scan the area you are at and will actually adjust to that condition. So it could actually go all the way down, or it will go all the way up to that position it is right now. So that's an awesome, awesome feature. So let's jump inside to kind of get out of the cold, kind of see some of the interior features. I'm going to jump in the passenger seat here. And one thing that stands out to me once you come in, again, this is high. So if you want to adjust your suspension manually, you do have different modes here. We have the rock, sand and mud, snow, auto, or sport. So again, right now we have it on auto, which it will adjust itself as needed. But if you want to switch that up to like snow, it will actually adjust itself to the snowy conditions. Again, to your sports mode, you have that as well. But when you come here, you could actually adjust your suspension as needed. And then you could see you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. This will actually adjust to the height that you want. So here it's an all-wheel drive vehicle as well, so you could go into 4 low. You do have a neutral switch here. And one of the cool things that Ram and Jeep came up with is that wheel for to switch your to park, drive, reverse, neutral. This wheel comes in very handy. You could actually just turn the wheel and it will go to the different settings that you need. Right underneath here, you have your wireless pad. You have 2 auxiliary switches. One auxiliary plug-in. You do have the USB plugins. You have a HDMI. You have a 110 plug-in here, a 12-volt plug-in here, and of course our wireless pad. It does come with wireless Apple and Android capability. So again, you don't have to plug your phone in if you don't want to. Have it on that charging pad. Sync your phone to the stereo, and everything will be on here. Again, when it comes to entertainment, you have FM, AM, satellite radio. You do have that USB plug-in for that. You have Bluetooth. Again, on the wireless Apple Play as well, so you could play music from your phone without even having to switch to your Bluetooth. You could just go straight into your Apple and all your music in there. This one does come with heated and vented seats, heated steering wheel. When it comes to safety, you have lane departure warning. You do have blind spot monitor. You have adaptive cruise control, braking assist. So you have all your different settings over here. It also actually does the automatic parking for you as well. So there is a little tutorial to actually know how to work that work that setting. Again, that's not something I'm familiar with to actually show you how it works. But again, that's a cool feature. When you go in a tight packing spot, it would actually tell you and scan the area to tell you if you'll be able to fit in there or not. And then it will actually park itself with some assistance from you, of course, when it comes to braking. Some of them, the technology is so high tech that it does brake for you as well. So that's something you just have to read up on and kind of go over some of the features when it comes to that self parking. So that's a cool feature to have. Again, when it comes to this screen here, one of the cool features is the driver has a screen. So this is a driver's screen. But guess what? The passenger also has his or her own screen to control what's happening in the vehicle. So when it comes to playing music, I could go on my screen and of course it will prompt me to different stuff. When it comes to my USB and videos, I could plug in via USB or HDMI and I could play something on this screen right here. There's so many different options, so many different controls. The screen brightness, you could actually listen via headphone, if you want to listen to your own music over here. Just tons of features that, again, is so much to, get in all at once. Again, you got your manual that has all the information that you need. A nice glove box, nice area here with cup holders. Underneath here, you got two different areas for storage. You got a nice little case here, and underneath here, you got another storage box in here. Again, all those areas can be closed, so you have a nice clean surface. When it comes to up here with all your controls, you do have that control I mentioned earlier to open and close your trunk. You do have your sunroof, and it does have that automatic visor, so you could actually close that panoramic sunroof to give you that darker inside if in case the sunlight is coming in too much, or you could open it up. And one of the features it has that center stop feature, so it'll actually stop in the middle, give that passenger enough shade in the back. But if in case you want to open the whole thing, you could actually press it one more time and it will give you that clean view, so the whole roof is exposed. Again, it does come with your sunroof feature. So again, this one will open different areas, and you do have your bird guard. So once you're driving, bugs don't come into the vehicle. It will actually stop here with this net. And then once you're done with it and you want to close it, you can actually press it down and it will automatically close that bird guard and close the sunroof fully. With that camera I showed you guys on the top, again, you have two options for your rearview mirror. You do have that rearview camera. You could actually adjust it as needed. The brightness, you could actually tilt up or tilt down. I typically like it like in the center, so I could see what's coming ahead and kind of see what's going on in the back. Typically, I know I could use my side mirrors to see what's on the sides, so I don't have to worry about the size of the vehicle too much. But again, if you don't want to use that, you could actually turn that off and use the regular mirror that comes with it. But I love this way, but again, it's getting some used to. So you have that option here as well. Again, this vehicle only has 3,992 miles. So 3,092 miles. It does come hook up already to tow behind an RV. So for all my RV lovers out there who's looking for a tow vehicle already set up, this is the vehicle for you. Again, you could come and test drive this vehicle. You could call me, ask questions. My number will be at the bottom of the screen. Again, tons of features to go over, tons of great driving experience. This one also, I have the heads-up display. I forget to mention that. It does have a full heads-up display. You won't be able to see it right now on the screen, but it does have that option on this vehicle as well. And again, with the Macintosh sound system, again, when I first got this in on the weekend, I turned it up, and of course, you don't need to add anything to this vehicle when it comes to entertainment. But again, this vehicle will be on the market pretty soon. So if you guys have any questions about it, please feel free to reach out to us, myself or Larry at the truck department, and we'll be happy to help you guys out. In the meantime, have a great week, and we'll see you guys back here for another video. Thank you.